Hello everyone, welcome back to this space. My name is Nav. If you're new here, my name is Nav. Why do I always do this? Okay, it's day 23 of 2023. Happy New Year! Happy New Year. Do you know what's so weird is that it's day 23, I am saying Happy New Year, but it feels like it's a bit late for that. But I feel like this is something that we could really take into the new year further than the first week, is that it's still a new year. You know what I mean? It's still a new year. We haven't even passed the first month yet. And there is just, I've never really kept resolutions, and by kept I mean rooted for them. Like, I've never sat and been like, okay, this year I'm gonna wake up earlier every day and blah blah blah. I have like big goals that I set, which I think is normal for everyone, but these little habits, I guess, are what people most often use as their New Year's resolutions. I've never really done that. For me, it's just like, okay, I can just do it at any time. And I'm actually mind blown that this is gonna be my, whoa. I started YouTube in 2021. So I've already done a video about New Year's and New Year's resolutions and setting intentions. And this is my second video doing that. That actually blows my mind. What a blessing. Yes. If you guys don't come here often into this space onto my channel, I make videos about just following your dreams, being your truest self. Every day that I choose to sit down and make a video and put it out, I am going against the odds of probably what people in my community expect. People just don't do this. Do you know what I mean? But that's also crazy because this platform is full of people that do it, man, it's just amazing. I think coming into the new year, it's such a fantastic time for reflection, and we don't need to rush that at the end of December. You got Christmas, you got all of these kind of, this whole month of December being just about Christmas, and then you've got Boxing Day, and then you're like, okay, it's gonna be New Year's, let me just wrap up all of the habits that I've had and just dive into this new year and expect that all of these habits have disappeared and I'm just a new person. And why do we think it doesn't work? We're not setting ourselves up for success. We're not allowing ourselves that time of reflection. Why don't we just enter the new year with grace for ourselves and just acknowledge that we are human and we are constantly around all of this stimuli that are going to pull us one way and the other way. And if we just use the month of January, which I really think that I've done, as a time of reflection and a moment to be like, how would I like this year to look? What goals do I want to achieve this year? And from there, take one step back and be like, okay, what are the qualities that this person who has achieved this goal, what are those qualities? What do they have that I feel like I need to embody in order to get to that goal? What are the steps that I can take? So, a lot of rambling. Oh, joking. Yeah, I think it's a good point of reflection, and it's okay to do that 23 days into January because it's still the new year. Hello? It's like a new year up until December 31st. There's no new year. Let's just give ourselves some grace. And let's just think about the bigger picture sometimes. Sometimes you need to do that and then strip it back. Something that I did today, which I cannot believe that I am awake right now. It is 11:45. I woke up at like 5:45 this morning I shit you not, I was never a morning person. Now I'm a morning person and I absolutely love it. Last night I booked in for a yoga class at 7 a.m. and I was just like, at the moment of doing it, I was just like, yeah, of course I really want to do it. I'm gonna get up. And then I'm just like, should I book in? Because if I book in, if I cancel, I get charged. And I'm like, yeah, the sun won't have risen at that time. It's my day off. I would just love to know that feeling. There was one day last week where I got up for a 10:30 a.m. class and I went to the studio and I did my class and I showered and I came home ready and I just felt like so good. And I was like, I'd like to experience that earlier in the morning so I have more of the afternoon, because I have a few plans today and I have stressed myself out thinking there's not enough hours in the day, which yeah, it does feel like that if you jam pack your day, but also if you're not giving yourself that time, that extra time in the mornings or in the evenings, how can we like create that time for ourselves? So anyway, I woke up at 5:45 and I was just like, I'm wide awake, but I would love to just stay in bed. And I started thinking of excuses. Okay, maybe I can email the studio and be like, oh no, I was meant to book in for 10:30, but and then I was just like, but I'm awake. Like, I am awake. If I go to sleep right now, I would be forcing myself to go back to sleep, and that's not good for me. So I got up and I have this note that I keep on my dresser. The first 10 minutes is the hardest. Have some water, stretch and tune in. There's no better time than now. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't see that every morning when I switch my alarm off because my shutters are closed and it's pitch black in here. But I remember that it's there. I remember that I've put it there. And I swear to you, if you have had enough sleep, excuse me, the first 10 minutes is always the hardest. After that, I caught myself. I was putting my socks on and I was just like, oh my God, it feels like I've just, I've been awake for hours. I was just alert. And then I'm walking up the street. It was much easier to get up today. Let me tell you, in the winter, it is not easy, but it had gone up to like 8 degrees today as opposed to -2. And so I was just like, this is the perfect day. This is the perfect day. There is no better time than now. So I'm walking up the street and it's bloody pitch black. I'm just like, wow, it seems like the evening time. And it was just so strange and so exciting. And I get to the studio and the lights are all dim in the studio. And I'm like, if I just woke up from, having amnesia and you put me in that room, I would be like, it's 7 p.m. in the evening. 7 p.m. in the evening. 7 in the evening or 7 p.m. Because I was just like, I'm awake. I'm here, I'm doing it. And then I showered and I started walking home and the sun had barely risen. And I'm like, wow, I'm a new woman. I didn't have time to do a full meditation practice this morning though. I did do 5 minutes. Every little counts. And I have been awake since. I can't fathom that. Literally, I love slow mornings. Love them. But my trouble is, if I'm waking up at 10 a.m. and I have a slow morning, my day does not begin until 2 p.m. But my day, I did my yoga, I did my meditation, I even did some breath work. I've had 2 breakfasts, I've been watching YouTube, and I have been dreaming. And I am so excited about it. Like, I literally have adrenaline. I've had my vitamins, I had a second cup of tea, I had some water, I had, I'm just so proud of myself. And you know what? As I walked up the stairs back to my room, I looked at my legs and I was just like, God damn, like our bodies, we are so blessed to have these vessels that allow us to communicate our consciousness. Oh, why am I sharing this? It's because I would love for others to feel this feeling. If you would like to do something different this year, if you would like to move a few steps closer, my nose is running. If you would like to move a little closer towards your dreams this year, just set those goals, right? Something came to me the other day. You know, I'm constantly just like, okay, how do I live that life that I'm trying to live? How do I get there? And I was putting something in the microwave and blah, 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 just doing bits. And you know, you have these conversations in your head. And these days, for me, these conversations include my higher self, my guides, the angels, the universe. I am open. And so I have been receiving guidance, whether it is just the higher version of me or it is these higher beings. It doesn't matter, because the information that's coming through is gold. So I'm just putting something in the microwave and having this conversation. How do I do this? And the words that came to me were along the lines of this: if you want something to change, you have to change it. Is that not the most simple thing you've ever heard? Like, oh my God, like I need something to change. I can't keep living like this. Okay, so how can you make a change? And I'm saying this to myself. Do you know what I mean? I am not here to be like this guru. I don't want to show up like that. I want to show up from a place of I'm experiencing this and I'm sharing what's coming through for me and what I feel is working for me, in the case that it might help you. So please don't watch these videos to kind of have this person to like idolize, because I get that. I do have people that I look up to. But you know, when people would ask me questions like, who's your idol? Who is the person that inspires you the most? I am not going to lie. There has never been that one specific figure, or even a few different figures. Obviously there are people that inspire me, but I know the real magic for me and my life and my existence comes from in here. And it's exactly the same for you. We all live in relation to one another and we can help each other. But really, wow, I can't believe this is what I mean. It's coming out of me, to me, for me. We can help each other, we can guide each other, we can inspire each other, but really the biggest player in your life is you. It's so hard to have these dreams and not know what to do and how to take the steps to get there. And it takes a lot of letting go of what reality is showing us. And it does take a little bit of living in a dreamland, because no one, unless they're really, really on the same vibe as you, is gonna understand your dreams more than you. And it's up to you to create them. I've made a video about you can't save everyone. You know, people wanting help or people not wanting help. Okay, people saying they want help to get better, to get out of a funk that they're in, and you're helping them, but they're not helping themselves, so they're not actually getting out of the funk. You're saying, maybe you can do this, maybe you can do that, because you cannot do the work for someone. You cannot do it for someone. We just can't. We just can't. And in the same way that no one else can do it for us, I'll sit and I'll pray and I'll ask my angels for guidance, which is so important, because our existence is based off of free will. We are creative beings. We can create anything. When I'm saying this, I'm just like, oh my gosh. We live based off of free will. creative beings, we can create the reality that we wish for at any given moment. And sometimes we need a bit of help with that, whether that be in the physical realm or whether that be in the energetic realm, which is the bigger player, let's just say. And, you know, I'll sit and I prayed, you know, and asked my angels for help and for guidance. And it's like, okay, they will give that. They will give that. They will put it on a platter if you ask. But because we have free will, we can choose to either take that platter or put it down and walk the other way. Because they can't do it for us. No one can do it for us. You know, waking up this morning, before I went to sleep last night, I prayed, please help me get up. Please help me get up. I was helped because I woke up at 5:45 and was like, I am awake, I can go. And I made a choice. I had that amount of time to make a choice. Am I going to wake up right now and get out of bed, or am I going to stay in bed? What choice are you going to make? Every single day, every single moment, every single situation, every single relationship, every action we take, we have a choice. We do. But it is all a learning journey. That was fun. I haven't sat down to speak to you guys in a really long time. That was really fun to channel that through. So yeah, I invite you this year, this beautiful year, the 23rd day of the 23rd year. That makes no sense. Listen, it's never too late. It is never too late. I heard someone say, I heard someone who's 44 years old, angel number, tell me that it's too late for them to live their dreams. When I hear someone who's 44 years old say that it's too late for them, that doesn't compute in my head, because to me, they're only 44. They're so young. Any age, 70, you want to change your mind and do something different in your life? Fucking do it. Because it's never too late, because we have this, for all we know, that could be it. So why the fuck not? Make 2023 that year for you guys. Just do it. No one, as much as you wish, they could. Oh, you know when you're going through those hard times, you're feeling those hard emotions. I said to my best friend once, can you just feel this for me a sec, because I don't want to. Or can you have that hard conversation for me, because I don't want to. But it's not on our path for no reason, because what comes from the challenge of doing those hard things is the reward of being who we truly are here to be. And on that note, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for being here, guys. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, hit the notification bell, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Just a little quick one, just a little in the brackets. When you like my videos, when you subscribe to my channel, it helps to support me immensely. This is not something that I knew before I started YouTube. I would just watch people's videos and be like, yeah, oh, I've really enjoyed that. I wouldn't comment, I wouldn't like, I wouldn't subscribe, but it helps to support these people so much. So even if you didn't enjoy this video, that's absolutely fine. But the next time you watch someone's video and you enjoy it, and if you're not subscribed, just subscribe, like, and comment, because that communication is so necessary for just seeing the impact, you know? Got an itch there on the third eye there. Ooh. Peace, guys. I'll see you in the next video.